Hello everybody, how y'all doing today? I hope you're having a good day on this first day of the work week. Hope it hasn't been too terribly bad for you. Um, I hope it has actually been really good. Yeah, I don't know, just for some reason, another thought crossed through my head. I hope it has been really good for you. So anyway, you know what? Let's dive into this. All right, first up, Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Find out what sort of spirit animals we have around us. All right, first up, this one, I know I have a hair. I'm sorry. First up, this one came up here recently, actually. It's the number 63 card. This is the 6-3 card, Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Okay. All right. Next up is from the top of the deck, the number 15 card. That's the 1-5 card, the Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. All right, last card also from the top of the deck is the number 7 card. That's a single digit 7. Be Spirit, sweet results await. And all this added up to 4, all about stability. Okay. Interestingly, I can't help but find this to be interesting. Let's see if I'm doing this right. Yes. You could see here you had the two kind of looking straight ahead right at you, but you had this guy here. He's kind of got his back turned here. So what exactly that means, maybe it could be a situation where you are having doubts about something, and maybe you're feeling like, okay, because basically he's got his back, or she, whichever the case may be, got his back turned towards these miracles card. So it kind of makes me wonder if maybe you're feeling like, maybe miracles aren't endless. Maybe there's some doubts there about that magic and so forth. That about or maybe doubts about excuse me, something that you may be working on, and you're kind of wondering if maybe it's not going to happen or something, or maybe you're concerned with having to give up a certain lifestyle or something. I don't know. I just feel like that for some reason your back is turned towards these miracles. Maybe it has something to do with doubt or something like that. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. Questioning if there is enough to go around. But we are reminded that we do have these sweet results that are waiting for us. So don't turn your back on it. Whatever it is, don't turn your back on it, okay? Because one thing to keep in mind, of course, with this card, nothing is wasted. And also, it's a reminder, don't waste anything. So if you're somebody who's just like, you look at something and you're just like, oh, I don't need this anymore, give it a second thought. Make sure it's something that, you know what, I might be able to use this a little bit later. I know that you can wind up becoming a bit of a pack rat because of it. I have a lot of clutter and so on and so forth, and the whole, and of course it goes against the movement of, clearing out clutter, decluttering your home, all the feng shui and so on and so forth. But at the same point, when it comes to certain things, sometimes you might want to hold on to it. Like, for instance, I have this bin full of craft stuff. I mean, it's like 20 years old, some of it. And it's like, why am I holding on to all of this? Well, guess what? It can become useful. Perhaps maybe if you find that maybe you are, because money is tight right now for everybody with cost of living going up, food prices going up, gas prices, mortgages, rents, everything is going up, astronomically, unfortunately. So it might, especially with the holidays coming up here soon and everything, instead of maybe going out and buying presents, maybe making things for people. Okay, so if you have, like a bunch of plastic canvas laying around, if you're wondering what plastic canvas is, it's basically these rectangles, and it's got all these holes in it and everything, and you designs into them with yarn, so you can make things like magnets, bookmarks, little houses, what are those called? Tissue box covers, things like that. So yeah, I mean, even the little itty bitty scraps, if it's only, like 3 by 3 inch holes or whatever, well, guess what? You could use that to do little itty bitty flowers as extra little thing, decorative things to put on your main project or what have you, those little extra touches or whatever. So that's something I had learned and I used to do a lot of crafts and so forth a long time ago, especially when I was doing plastic canvas. Don't waste any of the pieces, because those little bitty pieces could come in handy. So that's what this card could also be about right now, especially with things being tight and everything. Maybe instead of eating out so much, cook big meals, eat leftovers. Lasts a lot longer. So, anywho, all right. Next up is going to be the Antiquities of Magic Oracle. It's been a little bit since we used this deck. This one is not numbered, so this whole reading is going to be all about that stability. Okay. Basically the number 4. All right, first up, first card at the very bottom of the deck, Mountain, talking about our goals. So everything we were talking about, not wasting things and so forth, especially if you're making a transition and so forth into that new vision of yourself and everything, you might want to hold on to things to help save on some money. All right, because transitions, it can be costly, not just emotionally, but also financially. All right, next up, top of the deck, the Lobster, that inner growth. So as we're going after our goals and everything, it's going to be a lot of inner work that's going to be happening, all that soul searching and everything, making sure it's what you want and everything, make sure keeping yourselves grounded, keeping yourselves stable and so forth, all about that 4 number and everything. So yeah, definitely, so that way you can keep that strength going and everything. Okay, all right, last card, also from the top of the deck, the Ship, exploration. Definitely, if you're moving towards your goals and so forth. Also, the ship is used quite a bit, or is used in it's basically ship or boat. I know it says ship, but in the guidebook it refers to as ship or boat. It makes you think of the 6 Swords. When you have the boat, and you're moving towards something, you're in safe harbor and so forth, and it's okay to be able to move on and everything. So yeah, like I said, of course, if you're going through some sort of transition, moving towards your goals and so forth, you're going to need to do that inner work, and definitely all about that transition and so forth, and moving on to something bigger and better for you. Okay, and of course, with that transition, that sweet results await. All right, so definitely keep yourselves grounded. Keep the, if you think of the number 4, where you got that one foot down and so forth, it's basically like that one yoga pose where you're standing and you got the leg up, and you got the foot going into the side of your knee or what have you, or maybe the side of your shin or whatever. Definitely keeping yourself grounded and stable. All right, so especially when we are going through transitions. All right, so yeah, please like this video if you like the message. If you like the content coming out of this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you know when new videos are coming out. Also, I lost my train of thought again. I do that so much. Please share so that way you can keep the positivity going, and don't forget to hit up the blog. All right, I love you all. Talk to you all soon.